Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen. If you're not with me, then you're my enemy. Welcome to another episode of the Emperor's Podcast. What's up, everybody? Thank you for coming back. Man, oh man, Obi-Wan did not disappoint last week. And let's pick up right where we left off. All right, last week's episode did not disappoint. You know, we had a feeling that Obi-Wan had been weakened within the Force, that he didn't have his fighting abilities, and boy, did it show. Darth Vader ragdolled Obi-Wan, and he put him through the fire. He was burning him alive. He felt pity, and then he blew out the fire. He wanted to capture him so he could torture him some more, maybe turn him to the dark side, but that did not happen. Man, oh man. Let's check it out. And there it is. Obi-Wan, not knowing what's going on. He's in the back to tanks trying to recuperate. Man, those wounds look nasty. They kind of look like that guy's right there. Anakin's kind of burnt. I think that's what Darth Vader wanted to do. He wanted to do the exact same thing and grant his revenge. And as you can see, Obi-Wan hasn't healed, and he's starting to feel it as well. And Anakin is, or should I say, Darth Vader is in non-stop pain. Every time you see him in the back of the tank, you could see that he has yet to recover. And it's been almost 10 years, and he hasn't been able to recover. He has no torsos. He has no legs. He has no, he is a torso. He has no legs, and he has no limbs. Both legs are gone. Both arms are gone. And I think his lungs are affected, and his digestive tract, he uses a machine. He's more machine than man. That's exactly what Obi-Wan said at one point. And boy, was he right. But that doesn't mean that the story is over. Remember, they took Leia, so we have to get Leia back. So where is Leia? They tracked her down to this moon water planet. And they sense that Darth Vader is nearby, but they don't know exactly where. They say he's on his a ship. And they said, well, we have to go get her. And it says they have no force field or anything. They have no defense system. And Obi-Wan says, why? And he goes, because who would be stupid enough to go attack them? They're not worried about that. And, Obi-Wan says, I don't care. I need to go find her. And Tala says, I'll go with you. And off they go to go find and save Princess Leia. Wow. Man, that looks awesome. Check it out. Woo! I like that fortress, man. It looks very, very nice. I like the water. It's very soothing. And here she is walking through. Kind of nervous. And I don't think she'll get through. I don't think. It doesn't make any sense why they would let her through. But there she goes. And I'm surprised that there's a lot of stormtroopers walking around in a water base. It's like, what the hell do they have in this base? I mean, why is it there? It's kind of pointless to have it there. I mean, all by itself. Oh, she got stopped. She's being asked for her credentials. Okay. So what ends up happening here, they said, you don't belong here. And she's all like, don't you know who you're talking to? I'm your superior officer. And they let her go through. She uses that technique to allow herself to get through. I'm like thinking, like, would it work? And apparently it still works. Obi-Wan. This scene right here reminds me a lot of episode 1, when they put that little breathing apparatus and they go swimming. And how far did he have to, be dropped off, to swim? I'm thinking he had to be dropped off at least 5 miles or a minimum at least a mile away. So think about it. He's been swimming for miles, and then how did he know that that was the entry? That part looks really cool. I like it. I really dig it. He gets off, and I'm assuming he's gonna be wet. He's gonna be dripping wet. But and there he is taking him down. Surprisingly, not wet enough, but it's okay. His clothes don't look that wet. I wonder how he quick dried himself. His hair doesn't look that wet. I don't know. Oh man, Leia's being interrogated by the third sister. Oh man, she tells her she's strong. You know what? I would have thought that the third sister would have been so powerful that she would have been able to extract that information right away, but apparently not. Maybe because Leia is part of the Skywalker dynasty, and that's why she wasn't able to extract that information. But it's not over yet. They're gonna interrogate her some more. Oh wait, look, there's a Lola. Is it Lola? Her little robot? I think it's called Lola, right? And the third sister seems to be enjoying playing with that robot. She said she had a robot of her own at one point. Oh man, you could feel the tension. Tala's her name, and she's out here. She doesn't know anybody. She's walking in the base. She's in communication with Obi-Wan, and somebody recognized her yet again and said, "You don't belong here." And they told her, "Let's step outside." Oh man, there's that robot again. Those robots that detected Obi-Wan in a couple episodes back, and I guess they just patrol and they do facial recognition and just kind of like give out warnings to people that don't belong in certain places. Those things are quite annoying if you ask me. But Obi-Wan, he was able to hide and kind of like get away from him for the time being. So, trying to get in contact with Tala again, but Tala's not there. Oh man, these parts are so cool. Because Obi-Wan, mind you, he has his oh man, this part's so cool. Like, mind you, Obi-Wan has his lightsaber, but he doesn't have his full force abilities. So he has to rely a lot on his intelligence because he's not really completely there with the force. And here she is being interrogated some more by the third sister. Oh, poor little Leia. I feel for her. She's all crying. And she tries to outsmart her, telling her that they're all within the same team. But Leia's all, well, if we're on the same team, let me call my dad. And the third sister goes, oh, you're pretty smart, but that's not going to work with me. So they said, take her. And she's going to get interrogated some more. Oh, man, where's he walking in through? Where is he? What's going on here? What is on this base? Okay, so they strap down Leia. Oh man, they have her handcuffed and everything. I could feel like the tension. Poor Leia, how she might be feeling. She's scared. She's definitely scared. Come on, Obi-Wan, where you at? What's this? What's going on? Wow. He looks like a Jedi. And the third sister came, and it's time to extract that information from Leia. Oh, it kind of reminds me of episode 3 when they got Darth Vader up. And there's more Jedis. There's a whole bunch of Jedis. I don't know her. I don't know him. I don't know a lot of them. I think these are all just past Jedi's that they hunted down and they just kept them as like trophies, so or kind of like like burial place or something. But they have a whole bunch of Jedi's. They even have younglings. I think that was way back when they did the Order 66, and that was a kid from the school. Oh, Obi-Wan just heard Leia. He asked for a distraction. So what happens now is Tala tells the third sister that she's a spy and she's been a spy all along, and she knows where the guy is at, right? Ben, Obi-Wan. And, the third sister goes, no, I think you're lying to me, but I'm going to interrogate you as well. Come on, Obi-Wan, where you at? Oh, finally, we get to see some lightsaber action in the dark, taking him out stealthily. And then he goes again, taking him out. This part right here reminds me of Emperor Strikes Back when Leia tells Han Solo, I didn't tell him anything. And he's like, I know. The jig is up. And Obi-Wan has been discovered. So what do? He pull out his lightsaber and starts going at it. And you can see him starting to get comfortable within the Force and starting to use it properly. And he's deflecting all these shots. He's getting down. He remembers how to use the Force a bit. Remember how I told you that the Force and lightsaber abilities go hand in hand? That's why he was not able to use his lightsaber properly. And, in the beginning of the episode, he was trying to kind of manipulate something to come towards him. And he tells Tala, I'll be all right. And she's like, no, you won't. But now you can see he's becoming strong again with the Force. And he's starting to use it to his advantage. Oh, a crack in the tank. So all this water's gonna come through. How's he gonna get out of this one? Oh, the water's cracking even more. The glass is cracking even more. Oh, he's using the Force to hold it. Little by little, you see his strength in the Force growing and his confidence in starting to use it more and more. The pressure that he might be holding. And he finally lets it go because he can't hold it. He can't hold it any longer. And a big water comes all around and starts. I'm like, oh, run, Obi-Wan. Are you going to get away? Are you going to get away? And he does. He escapes for the time being. Oh, that was a close one. But they gotta get away now, right? So what they do, they get in disguise and they're walking past everybody. They even end up walking through some of the Inquisitors, and they're fooling everybody. Everybody's too busy looking for somebody, but they don't know that the person that they're looking is right underneath their noses. Until the third sister, hey, traitor, where you going? And they turn around and it's nothing but stormtroopers, the third sister, and Inquisitors. And how are they gonna get out of this one? I have no idea. I'm hoping for a miracle, or I'm hoping for him to take out his lightsaber and take down everybody. But how's he gonna do that? He's weak within the Force. Oh, the ships came and saved them. Oh man, they're lucky they didn't get blasted themselves, man. You know what? That was a close call. But yeah, there they go. They're gonna get away now. They're gonna jump on the ship. Yep, there they go, jumping on the ship, and they're getting away. Good diversion by that pilot. You know, Revo's right there trying to fend off those attacks with those gunners. And then she grabs one of those bombs, throws it to the ship. The ship explodes. Dude dies. He completely dies. He risked his life to save Leia, and they're gone. They disappear. They got away. This doesn't look good. Vader is not going to be happy. And remember what he said. If you disappoint me, there's going to be consequences. And here he is, choking the third sister. But wait, what does she say? She says, I put a tracker on them, and I could track them down for you, so they haven't got away yet. We could find them. And where did she put the tracker? In the little robot. And there it is. That's how they're gonna find Obi-Wan and Leia and find out where all these rebels are at. And I can't wait to see what happens, man. It's an interesting story, man. There's a lot more Darth Vader in this series than I would have imagined they would have put in, and I'm thankful for it, man. I mean, I think he's been coming out on this series like really good, man. And we've seen him already get down with Obi-Wan, and there was some lightsaber action. He was using his force, and doing amazing things with it. And it's hard now. I understand how he's so powerful in the force, knowing that he's just a torso. It's like, he's using all that dark energy just to keep him alive, because there's not much there, and he's still completely damaged, and he's still going through the Bacta tanks. This was an awesome episode. Don't forget, we got to see the tombs of all these Jedis, and he's just going around just collecting all these Jedis, and man, it gives you a clear idea of what he's been doing over the last 10 years. What's gonna happen next? I have no idea. Let me see. What is the Force gonna tell us? I don't know. We still might be able to see a couple more special appearances. That Mace Windu thing, I don't know if it's gonna happen. I seriously doubt that it will. I still think that a Qui-Gon Jinn is gonna show up. I wouldn't be surprised if Yoda pops up in one way or another. Kind of like uses the Force to communicate with Obi-Wan. As a matter of fact, I'm surprised he hasn't popped up already. At this point, I think R2-D2 and C-3PO, we haven't seen him this far. I don't think we're going to get to see him. Maybe in the last episode, we'll get to see him. Because, remember, I think they went with the guy, right? With the royal family, right? So I don't know. We'll see what happens. All right, guys, do me a huge favor. Subscribe to the channel if you haven't done so already. And this is the Emperor's Podcast.
Everything is proceeding as I have foreseen.